Good evening, all. Welcome to the React.js session. So today we are going to see how do we develop React.js applications in the real time. Okay. So how to approach the React.js. That is very, very important. And as soon as we come to the React.js, you must be asking me, what is the importance of it? Why do we need it? Right. Perfectly correct question. Nice. Let us take a simple example. I am not going to touch the React.js components directly. First, I would like to give you very important activity that is called as, for example, fan. So you must be able to observe a fan here, right? So as soon as you see the fan, this entire fan is not a single body. Do you agree with me? Each and every wing, this particular fan is a separate part. These three parts are separate. Even the base is separate. Even inside whatever the engine or something like that, main motor, all these things are separate parts. Why did they create a separate part? Suppose if one particular part is actually having a trouble, we just replace that part. We need not to throw this entire fan just like that. You must have observed very important thing, that is mobile phone. In the mobile phone, you have camera, you have RAM, you have processor, all these things. Can you create by collecting 10 to 15 mobile phones together to form one single mobile phone? Is it possible? Because these phones are not componentized. They are not separated. They are fabricated into one particular unit. For example, if I have a desktop, just imagine about the desktop. In the desktop, you have a processor, you have a RAM, you have a ROM. Suppose if I have two desktops in one computer, if I found some problem, I can remove the RAM and I can replace it, or I can add to another desktop to improve its performance. This kind of separation of the concern is possible only if they are divided into components. Each and every element, each and every part of this entire fan is called component, simple single components. Okay. So when you have divided the whole thing as a component based thing, it will be more maintainable. It is more maintainable. Imagine a car. Suppose if you got a problem with one particular body part of the car, you just replace only that body part. Or, okay, you need not to replace the complete body of the car. You just need to replace that. So separation of the concern is very important. This is the point number one. Point number two, when you are separately doing this, separated the complete application or the complete code, the complete product, the people who develop the fan wings, they will develop their own way. That means they develop the fan only wings in the process. Somebody who is very good in electrical department, they will develop the engine or the motor. Somebody who is very good in electronics and capacitors kind of thing, they will develop the capacitors. So when we separated the whole application into parts, the best thing is we can develop parallelly. Suppose if only one person is developing the fan, so he has to develop the complete fan by one single person. The productivity will not be moving on. Okay. So this is how the applications also got into the issue. So when large scale applications are getting developed, you have to divide the whole application into small parts, and which are reusable. For example, you develop a website with basic HTML and CSS, especially HTML. Whatever the headers are, they are not, if you don't develop it as a component, then this is not replaceable in other website. Yes, of course, copy paste is always there. I do agree with that. But not as a copy paste, as a separate unit. If you really want to replace it, then it will be more productive. Actually, this is the problem I'm facing. Of course, for search engine optimization relativity, I developed this website as a separate pages. So I'll tell you what happened. I wanted to introduce one more tab here called practice. Imagine one more tab called practice. So that practice tab is supposed to be included in all the pages. By updating in one place, it will not update in all the places. Okay. So if you develop it as a component, it will be reused in all the places. Okay. This is what you are going to understand in the React.js time. So whenever you are developing the complete application, the first thing you have to understand is how to divide this work into small units. And those small units are called as components. I repeat, components. For example, here you go. Here, let me go to the first Flipkart main page. Here, this entire part, best deals on smartphones, this entire part is one called as component. And this particular trending deals, this entire part is another component. But actually, component is same. What is the difference you can observe here? The only data, that means the title and the images and the content. This is the only difference you have. But both the places we have the components. Same component is reused again. You need not to write the code completely once again. The same way, when we click on, for example, Motorola 5, okay, Motorola, we got into the Motorola page. If you develop this entire page as component based page, this is reused. For example, now if I want to put it for Vivo, I need not to recreate the entire page once again. I just need to change the data. So I just pass the data so that that entire component will be reused. Okay. So that is what actually I want to teach you today. What exactly called reusability, what exactly called component, and how do we make those kind of things in React.js. Okay. Here we go. So once you understand these all things, how the component based development will be happening, then you can start understanding, okay, this is how we are supposed to develop the applications in React.js. Okay. Next. Yesterday, I just gave you very important point why we are learning TypeScript. Right? Do anybody can answer that? Why we are learning TypeScript?
So about the type errors.
Okay, about the type errors. Anyways, my expectation was to basically TypeScript we are learning for, okay, JavaScript or TypeScript we are learning for creating web applications. We are trying for creating web applications. So what is the purpose of React.js? React.js is also for developing web applications. Okay. Some of the people must be having a question. When already JavaScript is there, why should I go with React.js? Why should I go with Angular? Correct. Very correct. Okay. See, the answer is very simple. In the plain JavaScript, okay, I got a message. Very good, Nana. Okay, Arvind. Yes, to create web applications with type safety. Good answer. Yeah. So now, when we have already the JavaScript, why we are using this? Why we are using this React.js? Yes. Yeah. So when we are using JavaScript, generating the UI and componentization is not that easy. So for that, we need a proper approach and proper library to simplify the creation of UI. I repeat, to simplify the creation of UI. So now first we will start with what is the reason of React.js and how React.js actually improvised the UI generation. Let us see that first. So first, let me show you. Okay, you can actually use this. So now I am directly using without any third party tool, that is Vite or anything, because you need to know this importance. So first, I would like to pure React. I want to show you pure React application. So here I am creating a HTML page, and in that I can create a H1 with the Hello Edupoly workshop. So this particular page will give you the output like this. Got it? Now, the same thing I can also do with a script tag. In the script, I will create a division with ID as D1. Okay, I will show you what is that. JavaScript can also generate this H1 dynamically. So now, if you see, where x is equal to document dot create element of H1, x dot inner text is equal to hello Edupoly workshop, and this can be embedded into the division. So document dot get element by ID of D1 dot append child of X, so that you can see now there are two H1s. Can you really identify which one is the which one is the HTML element created directly in the HTML element, and which one is the element which is created by JavaScript? It is not that easy to recognize, right? Both are looking very similar. So that is what happens. So you can create HTML elements directly by JavaScript. I hope all of you have this thought. The thought is already HTML is there. So why do I need to create it in JavaScript? Please keep that aside first of all, because you may understand it after some time, but start using it. Dynamically, we want to generate the items. So now I would like to show you here. This is possible with JavaScript. How many lines of code we have written here? 3 lines of code we have written for JavaScript. Hello. Is that clear? Yes. Now I would like to create the same H1 element with React.js library. So that React.js is not available by default. That is actually a library. So what I should do is I have to get that library. So for that, React.js CDN. Just take up the CDN. So here we need to include two libraries. One is React.js and another one is React DOM. These two libraries should be included. I will explain you what is the purpose of each one. So here, if you see, I have a React library here, react.development.js. Another one is React DOM.development.js. As soon as you include these two libraries in your page, you will automatically get, you can automatically get the React object. So now if you see the console, you can understand that here we have an object. See here we have an object. In that object, there are so many methods. With these methods, we are going to create the HTML elements. So now, okay, 1 minute, one more time. In this object, we got create element function. That means method. With this method, we can actually create an element. So now the point comes. Without these two libraries, if I console the React, it will say, I don't know who the hell is React, because this object we got it because of these two libraries. Because of that. Now I have the React object. With this object, I can create an element. So now I'm creating an element, React dot create element of h1. But the beauty of this create element of React library is you can directly create and you can directly insert the text also. But in the second argument, please pass the null. For now, I will explain you why it is. And hello, Edupoly workshop. And once it will create, y will get the complete element. Okay. Yeah. So this element is supposed to be included in the page. So for that, I am creating another division with ID D2. So whatever the element we have created, I am going to insert that element into this D2 division. For that, I need React DOM library. React library duty is only to create elements, not to append or render into the HTML. So for that, we have another library that is called React DOM dot. We have to give render. In that, we have to pass the element what we have created and into which you want to insert. That is possible to use get element by ID of D2. Yes. So what will happen is this Y will be inserted into this D2 element. And now you can see the output as hello Edupoly workshop. Can you recognize which one is the React based element and which one is the HTML based element? Can you recognize there? No. Okay. Yes, it is not actually possible because you don't know, all the text is same. Okay. But what is the impression I want to give you is with HTML also we create the elements. With JavaScript also we create the elements. Even with React also we can create the elements. All these three are doing the same purpose. But which is doing in a better way is the matter. Which is actually doing in a better way. So now you must be surprised here. If you really want to apply the style for JavaScript based elements, you have to write it like this. X dot style dot color is equal to red. So now I am not saved. I am not yet saved. Can any guesses in which element the red color will be applied? Okay. Second element. Excellent. Very good. So save it and see it. It is into second element. Beautiful. So through JavaScript, we are able to change the color. But in the React, you need not to do it separately. In the second argument of the create element, we can directly apply open brace and close brace. And here I can apply that as style colon color green. So now you can observe the React based element is coming in, is visualizing in a green color. So tell me which code is easier for you as a developer? Would you like to go with the React JS or you want to go with JavaScript? Yes, React is much easier. Do everybody agree with that? This is what the beauty of React. But I have a better solution for you. Much more better solution. I mean, very better, very much better. Definitely React. Very good, Simon. Yes. See, let us see how I can give you creating dynamically elements in the script is possible with this way, where Z is equal to H1, H1. And here I will call it as hello Edupoly workshop. Don't worry, don't worry. We get an error here. We have to understand that error. We have to understand. This is the new syntax. You need not to write react dot create element. There is somebody which help us to convert the declarative style of coding into React element. So here you got the error and the JavaScript collapsed. And let us see what is the error. Unexpected token left brace, left Angular bracket, unexpected token. So by default, you cannot assign anything like this to JavaScript variables. Okay. So this is normal HTML element. It is not allowed to give directly normal HTML element to Z. But there is one fellow who is very, very powerful fellow. His name is, or her name is Babel. Okay, let me show you what is that Babel. So here, just like CDN links, we should also get the Babel CDN. Let me go for Babel standalone. Okay, CDN. So here you are going to get the CDN link, copy it and paste it. So now Babel library also, 1 minute. Babel library also included in the JavaScript. By just saying this, your errors will not go away. Okay. What we are supposed to do is we have to add the type is equal to text slash Babel. So now you got the whole application back and that error got removed. That means now this kind of code is allowed. And this kind of code is called as JSX, JavaScript with XML syntax. That is a syntax. So what does Babel does here is wherever they found some elements like this, they will be converted into React elements. I repeat, they will be converted into React based elements, and that React based elements will be converting into HTML elements. So I got, so in Z, virtually you are seeing that as a JSX element. That is, the code is called as JSX. But that JSX, in fact, stored in the Z not as HTML, it will be stored as React element. So that is nothing but Z is having React element. So that React element can be included in another division by using React DOM dot render of Z comma document dot get element by ID of D3. So now if you see, there is another element we can see. This is also dynamically generated element, right? And here you can also style this. Okay, fine. Before styling also, now tell me, which syntax is actually good for you? Creating JavaScript based elements or React based elements or JSX based elements? Nobody answered me? Yeah, very good. Thank you.
JSX.
Very good. JSX. 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 Because it is so simple, right? So simple and easy. Exactly. So this is why we are using JSX. JSX actually simplified the way of creating elements. So now here I would like to say style is equal to color No, 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 no. Yeah, color green. Wait a minute. Yeah. What is this syntax is all for some other time. I mean, if you join the class, all these things will be discussed very detailedly. Now, we are just trying to understand why we are learning all these things. That is our agenda right now. Okay. So here, if I apply, okay, green is carrying green, blue. So now if you see all these things are clearly created HTML elements only, but one is for because of HTML, another one is pure JavaScript, another one is pure React, another one is JSX syntax. So to create dynamic elements, React follows this JSX syntax. It is it is very, very powerful. I will show you the power of the JSX syntax just now. So now imagine if I give some 10 plus 20 into the H1, what is the output we are going to get? It will be 10 plus 20. So JavaScript don't, sorry, HTML don't know how to execute an expression. Even in the JavaScript also, it is not that easy to create it. Yes, we have a solution. I will show you the solution. That is backtick character. In the backtick character, you can apply a template literal with 10 plus 20 gives you the answer as 30. So JavaScript can able to evaluate the expression. I repeat, JavaScript is able to evaluate the expression and it can give you the result. React also you can do the same way. No problem. You can use this template strings and you can make use of template literals with 10 plus 20. So here also you get it. Our JSX is much more advanced. Directly you can use a simple JSX expression syntax, that is just apply two brackets, and inside that whatever you want to do in the JavaScript you can do it in. So for example, you want to evaluate the expressions. So 10 plus 20 is possible and it is ready. 10 plus 20 is 30 is directly displayed over here. So how is this beauty? Yeah. So here you may not understand right now about the importance of that JSX expression, but it is the most powerful thing. Whatever we all guys are meeting here for some discussion, this is all happened only because of that 10 plus 20, that particular two brackets. These two brackets actually going to give you maybe a BMW or a great villa or a big company or great what you say travel, whatever, but they are in between these two, because this is having lot of power. Whoever got the thought of this, he is really a mastermind, because this kind of syntax, this kind of approach actually made the working so easy and fast, very fast, very, very fast. Okay. Now I would like to show you the next activity. The activity is UI generation. What I am talking about, UI generation of the UI is simple and beautiful in JSX. So here I want to use this syntax for the rest of the course. So now I would like to go for UI generation.html. So how React will actually generate the UI in a better way. So I need all these libraries. So I just copied and pasted over here. Just I will remove this. So now I really don't want the Hello Edupoly workshop and all. Now I just want plain something. Here, yeah, I want to create a list of items with UL, LI, okay, India, LI, USA, LI, Russia. These are the three items we have. But in JavaScript, we will have a different plan. How do we generate the UI from in JavaScript? I mean to say, maybe in JSX also. Let us go with that. Let us use another UL whose ID is D2. Let us suppose. Okay. So here we go. First, whatever the JavaScript is, JavaScript ideology is different. JavaScript first look at the UI as data. So here there are 3 countries. So I have to maintain these 3 countries in an array by like this. So India, USA, Russia. Okay. So now I have AR with 3 countries. So first JavaScript understand like this. JavaScript pick up the UI like this. So what is the data here? Where should I maintain? So this is the approach. Then if you want to do it in the pure JavaScript, let us have the complexity. So I will repeat. Okay, 1 second. AR dot for each of function, for each and every array element, I need to create a new list item document. Document dot create element of li. NLI dot inner HTML inner text is equal to a, and document dot get element by ID of D2. That means I am selecting this UL, and whatever the new list item I have created, I am appending it over here. Append child of NLI. So this also going to create the list. This India, that is second list, got created by the second list. 1 minute. Yeah, I'm just breaking the page. So the second list got created by JavaScript, and the first list is the pure HTML. But imagine, just tell me, if I want to add 2 more list items, that is Israel and China, suppose, imagine, how can I do that? In the pure HTML, I have to create a separate li, Israel, and then one more li, China. Right? I should know where to include and how to include. But in JavaScript, if you just need to add, that is Israel and China. So now both will give you the same output, but I'm just adding the data here, but here I have to add the separate elements here. So this is quite very, very evident that you have to understand it very deeply. Imagine I have a Gmail. In the Gmail, if I got a new email here, okay, do somebody create HTML for that email? Or somebody must have written already the JavaScript program which generates that kind of list item, that kind of item. Yes, that is JavaScript. So you have, that is what actually called as dynamic generation of UI, and that is the dynamic nature we bring to the website using JavaScript. So here we made it with JavaScript. Even if I have one more country, I need not to write the code from the scratch. I just need to add that into the list, that is array. Okay, this is fine. But JavaScript needs to be written very lengthy. I can do it with a simple JSX. How can I do it? You just see this, where JLI or else React list is equal to not okay, wait. React unordered list is equal to, here I go, UL. I am not creating anything, UL, and inside that UL, because I am writing the JSX, so I will open bracket and close bracket. Inside this, I can run any JavaScript. That's what I said. I can run an expression, I can run or I can execute a simple function call. So whatever I have made it over here, I can run it like this. AR.map. Why do we need map is secondary right now. Let me go with map and a function call. In that, I will get A and I'll simply return li with A. So you need not to understand what is happening here. But tell me which is more easier and understandable. That means here I am feeling like this is more easy to understand. Here I am creating a UL and here I am generating the list items for every value of the array. So that once you get that RUL, I would like to use React DOM dot render of RUL comma document dot get element by ID of D3. So this is also giving me the same list item, but which is more readable, which is more simplified. Yes, beginning, yes, okay. You will have some confusion with the training, proper training and proper assignments. You will master like that. Okay, without JSX, I don't go directly to the React JS also. First, I will ensure you are mastered into it. I will give you, I will solve so many problems. Of course, I am, what do you say? I am promoting my course here. Definitely, yes. Just see my sincerity and my work. In the front end with React JS, I have created with my own hands. First, I made it on the paper and then I entered it. So only I am not directly going to React component state or React styling. First, I gave all the JSX basics, all the JSX styling, all the JSX event handling. First, I will go with JSX basics. So can you see how many examples I am giving here? How many examples? How many? You go through my website, you can see my hard work over there. I have divided each and every tear of it. You know Son Papadi, just like in the Son Papadi, whatever the single units are there, I just teared the complete JSX into single units. It is available live with code. Use it. I don't bother about it. But in my training, yes, we make all our students to implement all these things. We ensure they got this. And we make sure they are presenting the same thing in the interview also. This is what our motivation is. I have a lot of jobs, my dear friends. I have almost all 18 positions to be filled by today. But unfortunately, we don't have proper people. Proper people. Seriously, companies' expectations are too high. They will go for granular filtering, very granular. They don't have any time, any work now. They just want somebody in the team, but they want very perfect people. It is not like we will help you in the interview or we will do that. We will give you 10 questions. Only the 10 questions comes. These kind of things gone, boss. Very much, very long back. Now companies are looking for a very rugged person. When you go to the war, you don't send people like puta or half of the people. We will send there for war. So they have to be strong. They have to be correct technically and physically and emotionally in all the directions. The same way, companies are looking for the right candidates. I am looking for them. I am waiting for them. Even in this workshop, whoever are giving me the answers, I will note down all the email IDs. One day I will call you. I personally call you. We have an offer over there because you are answering. Yes, even if you need 1 week of training, yes, I will provide. I will charge maybe 2,000 rupees or 3,000 rupees, but I will charge you if you are very good. If you want 1 full month of training, yes. But if you are really up, if you really work and if you really involve in the answering, you must have seen our approach. Yesterday I took the workshop. Immediately we send the material, we send the question bank, we send the key. and we discuss about that next day. This is what we are. And if we are wrong, you can ask our students who are also in this sessions. You ask them. Maybe some of them are your friends also. Such a serious and professional training will go here. Such a serious and professional training is going here. If you really want, you come out. Okay, thanks for listening to me. So these all JSX will be created. I don't like to directly go to larger applications. I will gradually increase the complexity one after the other. And then finally, you will be doing very good practical examples and problems. So now my point is here, this is so simple and declarative. It is almost similar to HTML, and this style of programming is supposed to be implemented. So here, just a minute, somebody using the annotations. Now come to this point. The point is here I am able to generate the UI. Now, if I have more data, let us imagine I have more data, something like China and Nepal and Canada. So I need not to recreate this list items again and again. If I update the data, it will all automatically it will open up in the UI. Can you see this? Canada. How beautiful is this? You need not to do anything. You just get the latest data. It will do the rest of the thing. So we write only code once. We code once and we reuse it. That is the beauty of it. That is the beauty of it. So this is how React actually react in the real time. Okay. If you have different data, the code will not need not to be changed. Automatically, it will be updating its work. Is the React good? Is the React good? Yes, yes, yes. Right. Good, Shanwas. Somebody is responding nice. Now I would like to give you the cherry on the cake. I would like to explain you the point as reusability. What exactly the reusability is. So I just want to tell you that point and I will leave for the day. Okay. It is just another 20 minutes or 15 minutes. Reusability. Companies are looking for this kind of work, this kind of understanding, this kind of clarity. Please just get the clarity. Rest leave to us. We are dying. We are actually dying for the right candidates. Unfortunately, we don't have. Okay. See, let us see here. Imagine I have a counter. So on clicking on this button, the value of the counter should be incremented. Suppose if I click on this button, this counter value should be incremented. Is that a dynamic change possible with the HTML? No. HTML can't do that dynamic change. Then we have to depend on the JavaScript. But the problem with the JavaScript is it is not reusable. So I will show you what is this going to happen. But when it comes to React, when we develop things in the React, yes, it is reusable. So first of all, I will show you how this will be happening here. Yeah. So here I would like to create a counter. So for that, instead of this, I will create a but division with D3. Inside that, I would like to. So don't worry about anything. Just concentrate on how I am creating it. I will create a counter component. In the counter component, I will be using a state variable. Don't worry about what is state variable and all. I just want to give you what is reusability. That's it. So count comma set count is equal to react dot use state. Mm. Mm. This is by default 0. And then I will be defining an increment function for incrementing the count, set count of count plus 1. And then I have to create a division which display the counter value. Counter C. And then button button increment. So here I have created a component. Worry not. I will just explain you. Here React DOM dot render of counter. Please don't worry. I am not able to understand. You will understand in the course, not now. Document dot get element by ID of D3. Okay. So here we had a problem. What is the problem? React DOM function counter document dot get element by ID. Okay. No worries. Let us see what is the problem. Here C is not defined. Oh, sorry. Count. Yes. My counter is ready. And for your better understanding, I would like to apply some styling as border is 2px. Okay, here you have to give like this 2px solid red and padding is 10px. Okay, just you may understand this is one counter. Okay, now when I click on, oh, sorry. On click is equal to, I just need to call increment function. Worry not. So now if I click on the counter, it is working. This is fine. This is basic. This is the basic component. This is one component. This is how we do it. But my point is, I want another counter. I repeat, I want another counter with its own values. So how can I create it? How can I do this? So for that, you can do one more thing, that is create another counter component and create another division and insert it. But that is nonsense. But what I will do is here, guys, here, okay, I'll show you. I'll create a, okay, I will do one thing. Here, I will create a division and I reuse the counter. Please be patient for this particular point. Yes. So the same output will come, but if I repeat it, copy and repeat it. So here I have two counters. I need not to rewrite the code once again. I need not to write the code more and more times. I need not to write the code for more and more times. Just for simplification, I am using this. If I want one more counter, what do? I will just make one more counter component so that it will increment its own values. It will increment its own values. It will increment its own values. What is this concept called? Reusability. What is this? Reusability. So we can reuse the component as many times as possible. You need not to repeat the same code again and again and again and again and again. Just use that name of the component. Yes. Hope you got it. Anybody understood? Anybody got the feel of, wow, it is something new? At least one. Can I expect? Is it really not great? At least one.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Is it good?
Yeah, is good, sir. But
Yeah.
సార్ ఏమైందంటే ఇప్పుడు రియాక్ట్ డామ్ డాట్ రెండర్ అనేది మన నోడ్ లో రాస్తే ఇది పక్క రాయాల్సిన అవసరం ఉండదండి.
అర్థం కాలేదండి.
అంటే మనం ఇప్పుడు నోడ్ ఉంటుంది కదా సార్, నోడ్ ప్యాడ్
నోడ్ జేఎస్. ఓకే.
నోడ్ జేఎస్ లో రాస్తే మనకి ఈ స్క్రిప్ట్లు కాకుండా డైరెక్ట్ ఫంక్షన్ అంటే రాయొచ్చు కదా, ఈ రియాక్ట్ డాట్ రెండర్ లేకుండా రాయకుండా డాక్యుమెంట్ అండ్ గెట్ ఎలిమెంట్ ఆల్రెడీ ఇన్బిల్ట్ ఉంటాయి కదా నోడ్ జేఎస్ లో సార్ ఫంక్షన్.
యా. సో హూ ఇస్ దిస్? సారీ, మీ పేరు?
శివకాంత్ సార్.
Shivakant is trying to ask us, already yesterday we just saw something like wheat, right? So with that kind of environments, we are able to write everything without this kind of react dom dot render and all, isn't it?
Yes.
But okay, very nice, Andy, very correct. But here I want to give you the reasoning, what we are doing and why we are doing and how we are doing. My motive of teaching is that nobody should do anything with a blank mind. Everybody should know why they are doing and what is the purpose of it. And that is what I have included over here. Just I want to give you all these things. అర్థమైందా నేను చెప్పింది? ఎందుకు రియాక్ట్ డామ్ రెండర్ అనేది ఎందుకు పనికి వస్తుంది అని నిన్ను అడిగితే మీరేం చెప్తారు అప్పుడు? అది ఇప్పుడు మీరు రియూజబిలిటీ అనేది, అసలు రియూజబిలిటీకి రియాక్ట్ డామ్ కి సంబంధమే లేదు. సో ద యాక్చువల్ ఆన్సర్ ఈస్ whatever the React elements we create, whatever the React components we create, to put those React components in the HTML, we use React DOM. We are actually using React DOM to put this entire division into this particular place. Okay, for everything we have a separate reason. That is why I am teaching you all these things. Okay, my last, okay, got it, Mr. Srinivas?
Yeah.
Sorry, Shivakant. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Have these reasons, my dear friends. Have these reasons. These reasons will give you the best understanding, not remaining things. So today I just gave you how React component looks like. This is React component is nothing but a function, and that is reusable. But the last cherry on the cake, I want a big high five from everyone. Okay, Shanawaz or anybody. I just want to give you my feeling of the React is, here we are creating our own elements. This is called custom element. We know H1, we know H2, H3, H5, H6. But here what I have created, is it not a custom element? Is it not a custom element? Is it not an element? Yes. Is it not like looking like a HTML element? Yes. This is what we are doing. If anybody asks you this question, why do we need React? Give this bloody answer and see the expression from their face. React is helping us to create custom elements. What is a React component? Say this word. React component is a custom element. React component is a custom element. Custom element. Say that word and you will understand the beauty of it. Okay. So hope you are all fine with the React. Let me see how many of you will be turned up tomorrow for Angular. So let me conclude it. How React works and what is the advantage of the React. This is just take it as a demo, and those people whoever are interested for our courses, please join us. Definitely, please give your valuable feedback and appreciation in the messages or some or the other places. I feel happy, and if you really have any questions, I am open to discuss that. Please go ahead. Don't hesitate. Please speak out. It is your greatest opportunity to speak. Okay.
Yeah, sir.
Yeah. Hi. Yeah, Shivkant, please go ahead.
సార్ ఇప్పుడు ఈ రియాక్ట్ కోర్స్ అని ఎన్ని మంత్స్ అంటే 2-3 మంత్స్ ఎన్ని మంత్స్ టైం పీరియడ్ ఉండదు సార్?
So we are planning the entire React course with backend for 3 months. Okay.
విత్ బ్యాక్ అండ్ ఇన్ మెయిన్ స్టాక్.
Yeah, MERN stack. It is complete MERN stack for
MERN
3
mean-
months. Yeah, MERN.
Okay.
I mean, if you want Angular, that is a separate one. Mean or MERN, any one of these two.
యా ఓకే సార్.
Yeah.
ఫీజ్ ఎంత ఉండదు సార్?
The fees will be 15,000 for JavaScript, TypeScript, React.js or Angular with Node, Express and MongoDB. All these things together, I am charging only 15,000. You are going to get more than 100 hours of teaching, more than 100 hours of teaching, one-on-one interaction.
ఓకే సార్, బట్ నాకు ఉన్న డౌట్ ఏంటంటే ఫస్ట్ ఆల్రెడీ సాఫ్ట్వేర్ జాబ్ లోనే బట్ సపోర్ట్ జాబ్ చేస్తూ ఇప్పుడు ఏదైనా టెక్నికల్ సైడ్ డొమైన్ చేంజ్ అవ్వాలనుకుంటున్నాం, వాళ్ళకి యూజ్ అవుద్దా?
100%, Shivakant. We are all, we don't, for example, I just want to tell you some very critical and real time issue with my company. Okay, not my company, where I am a consultant to the company. I can't disclose the name, but the company problem is, Praveen, I want people who are already working here, who can work this. Because if I recruit somebody from the external places, I had to pay for consultancy for 3 months of salary. Just imagine, one resource, 3 months of salary. And the second thing is, I had to give a hike for them, 40% increment. And the third thing is, they may or may not coming into the company, and they may or may not fit into these rules. And the most important thing is, I had to recreate the entire structure. So creating the what do you say, bank account, creating the account, employee account, creating the what is that, pay, what is that, EPF, provident fund, PF account. All these things are hell. Instead of that, we are looking for somebody who is in the support team or who is in the current team, who can actually come in and work. నా పాయింట్ అర్థమైందా? మేము యాక్చువల్గా అట్లాగే చూస్తున్నాం. మీకు అర్థం కానిది ఏంటంటే, అంత ప్రాబ్లం ఉంది, టోటల్ వరల్డ్ ఈజ్ ఇన్ టు ద ప్రాబ్లం అట్లా అనుకుంటున్నారు మీరు. నథింగ్. యాక్చువల్గా రియాలిటీలో జాబ్స్ ఉన్నాయి, మనుషులు లేరు. సో
నేను అనేది ఏంటంటే సార్, ఆల్రెడీ ఈ సాఫ్ట్వేర్ ఫీల్డ్ లో సపోర్టింగ్ ప్రాజెక్ట్ లైక్ నాన్ టెక్నికల్ 2-3 నియర్లీ 3 years ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్ ఉంది. బట్ ఆ ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్ కి మనం ఈ సబ్జెక్ట్ యూజ్ అవుతాం.
100%. యూ జస్ట్ డూ 3 years. సార్, మీకు పిఎఫ్ అకౌంట్ ఉందా? డూ యూ హ్యావ్ పిఎఫ్ అకౌంట్? దట్స్ ఇట్. యూ ఆర్ ఎ సాఫ్ట్వేర్ ఎంప్లాయీ.
ఎస్, బట్ నాన్ టెక్నికల్ సాఫ్ట్వేర్.
అరే, అది అసలు ప్రాబ్లమే కాదు. నిన్నెవడు నాన్ టెక్నికల్ అని రాయడు పేపర్ మీద.
అవును, బట్ బయటకు వెళ్ళి వేరే కంపెనీ
మనం అట్లా భయపడుతూ కూర్చోలేం నాన్న.
ఓకే సార్.
ఓకే, భయపడుతూ ఎన్ని రోజులు ఇట్లనే ఉంటాం మనం. ఓకే, ఇప్పుడు నేను పక్కన పెట్టు, నేను కోర్ ఫ్రమ్ ద కంప్యూటర్ సైన్స్ ఫ్రమ్ 2000s, సో 2004. సో నేను వేరు. చాలా మంది, ఎంతమంది ఫ్రెండ్స్ బిఎస్సి కంప్యూటర్స్ కాదు, బిఎస్సి బయోటెక్నాలజీ చేసిన వాళ్ళు ఎంతమంది కంప్యూటర్స్ ఇప్పుడు నౌ దే ఆర్ వర్కింగ్. See, now industry, even earlier we had a problem, that is whether these guys are able to cope up with the bigger code or not. Now ChatGPT or Gemini or Copilot is already helping lot of syntax. So now we don't have problem. If you are capable, we are ready to take you in. That's the reality. మాకు రియల్ గా మనుషులు దొరుకుతలేరు, ఇంట్రెస్ట్ ఉన్న డెవలపర్స్ లేరు. Okay, so many people are unable to understand the reality. Interest, yes. You mean full stack?
Sorry, course ఎప్పుడు స్టార్ట్ అవుతుంది?
ఎప్పటి నుంచి స్టార్ట్ అవుతుంది? ఎస్, మండే. we are starting it from Monday.
అంటే టైమింగ్స్, క్లాస్ టైమింగ్స్
maybe at around 8:30
మార్నింగ్.
Yes, morning. We are fixing that time schedule. Just give us a minute of time, we'll call you back. Okay, I hope you are in the WhatsApp. Hope you are getting it. Vinesh, I made a note. Vinesh Kumar Vadlamudi. I made a note. You will get the recordings and resources, but how you are connected, we don't know because you are registered or not. If you are registered, then definitely we will love to give you all the recordings. And yes, full stack MERN course is just 15,000 for 3 months. I'm giving you for 3 months. I'm not denying that. Okay. Yeah.
Praveen,
Yeah.
I already registered and I already registered with, I mean, for the workshop.
Okay. Manohar.
So I didn't get. Yeah.
Sorry for that. We'll look after that. Definitely. Definitely. We will check it out
Sure.
why it is not happened. Okay. Yeah. I took, can you please ping me your number?
We are already discussing on the, if you remember, we are working on another issue as well, React JS VS as well, if you, on the WhatsApp.
Okay. You are Vinesh. Okay,
Yeah.
fine, Vinesh. Yes. పింగ్ చేయండి ఒక్కసారి, మాకు ఎందుకు జరగలేదని ఒకసారి ఐ విల్ చెక్ ఇట్.
I will just write away ping you.
Sure.
So at the end of the course, any projects will be done, sir?
100%. Okay. First of all, already whatever the projects we have, we will give you the complete one. Second thing is, in the course, we are doing end-to-end project. It is not e-commerce project or small thing, which will cover the Redux toolkit, API calling, and complete scaffolding of the real-time scenarios. For example, authentication based on the JSON web tokens, maintaining the cache, reducing the improving the performance with our hooks, whatever the latest best practices are there. All those best practices, we are developing a project. Yes, we are developing something like CRM for lead management. Sometimes we will be developing HRM for salary and salary and leaves management. And sometimes we will be doing for something like Jira ticket based complete dashboard. We have developed it in one application. First of all, I will give the code also. Okay. So those people who want to keep it for 4 or 5 years of experience, you have to put those all things in your resume and you have to explain them. I will be providing the recordings of the development also. Okay. And one project in the course time, that is our this batch project, and other projects will also be given to you. Is my point clear?
Yes,
Nana,
sir.
I am always ready to help you for the maximum. I am not somebody like what you say, I want to get rid of you. No. I want to help you. Because whatever you pay or whatever the time you spend with me should be helpful for your at least any other corner. At least you must have seen me today. ఈరోజు నన్ను చూశారు కదా. Even today also I want to give you some important and valid point so that you can use this in your future, in your interview. At least somehow I want to get benefited to you. Okay. Reusability, I just shown you how reusability works and what is a component look like and what is React DOM, what is React library. All these things I have explained you. Maybe you are unable to recreate it by your own. That will be possible only if you take the course. But here also you got the complete awareness of what exactly is happening with reasoning. Complete reasoning, in-depth reasoning. Just imagine I am teaching you in the workshop in this way. In the class, I will tear the things separate out. I will just postmortem things because that is my passion. And that is where I struggled a lot to understand the subject. Okay. So I'll give you all the points, whatever I can do. And with the deployment, my dear friends, with cloud deployment, how do we deploy? How do we create the Docker? All these things also will be taught in that. Yes. Sorry, Nagendra.
Job assistance.
Sorry?
So I mean job assistance, sir. Is there any provision of job assistance?
Narendra, I just said right now on my table, I had to fill 18 positions this week. Basically, we are resourcing company. We are not finding out the right people. Job assistance is there. I am looking for people. I am conducting talent hunts. We are not getting the right people. I am filtering out almost 2 to 3,000 people per month. But I am not getting it. Assistance will be provided every day. Assistance in two ways. One is providing interview questions, giving you project, creating your resume, making you to be discussed in the classroom. All these things I am doing it on everyday basis. Do you agree with me or not?
Yeah, sir. Yeah.
Yeah. Second thing is I have jobs on my table, but if you should be fit enough, boss. Please don't what you say. Don't spoil my what you say profile in the companies, because they treat me like if somebody comes from Praveen company, they are already filtered. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So yeah, for particular profile, for the fresher, I don't get anything. Okay. I just get only the reputation and some consultation work from the companies, startups. Freshers, I don't have any penny from them. But if I place 4 years or 6 years profiles, if I actually pass 6 years profile or 4 years profile, I get 1.5 months salary. Okay, maybe it is too much to discuss these kind of things, but yes, we are a resourcing company. This is a platform for that. We are always trying to filter out where the people are. Every day I'm observing, every day. That is why I am interacting. I'm looking forward for that. Okay, here I am such a person where I will take money, no doubt in it. Suppose a company came to us, they also need React Native. I will explain them, this company needs React Native. I am going to charge 5K for this. Are you ready? Yes, I will train them and I will deploy them. So that is what actually called industry orientation. But that assurance should be there from the students also. Full stack, whatever I am giving, this is only for finding out the right people. I need it badly. This is what I want to create. I want to create a platform for a genuine platform, not a fake platform. Never. So all these companies, whatever they are with me, they are all small scale to mid scale company. They are not top MNCs like Google or anything, but mid scale companies. They are offering very good packages for freshers. Also 25 to 30,000 they are giving. Such a reasonable amount they are giving even in these days. I'm not boosting like we are having 20 lakhs package, 30 lakhs package. This is the reality I'm speaking. Yes, I have, but I need people who can fit into that. Ready? Understood my explanation? What we are offering
Yes,
you?
sir.
Yes.
Yeah.
Please be competitive, be responsible. I'm ready to do anything for you. I have the companies, but finding out difficulty to find out the right people. Yes. Okay, Manohar sir. So please discuss with Manohar sir or anybody from our team. They will guide you for the rest of the thing. Tomorrow we have a very good Angular session. Please share the message to them. They will get benefited out of this for sure. Thank you so much. Hello, sir. I'm Chala Simon, and I know before 6. Acha? Acha, thank you. I'm a great teacher. Is it true? Now I am living in Ethiopia. Oh, okay. Okay. And there is no way to pay outside the country time this time. Okay. But if there is any chance, change or able to access dollar account, sure. Ping me, Chala. Chala, please ping me immediately. I want to speak to you. Okay. He is a student from Ethiopia.
Hello, sir.
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine, good. How are you, sir?
Good. Glad.
Yeah,
Jonas batch, right?
yeah, you remember.
Nice. It was a different thing. That was
Okay.
networks.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Yeah,
Uh,
I know you before, and now also just I want to join you, but there is a limitation to pay online in my country this time.
Okay.
Maybe I think they are fixing it. If there is any change, sure, I will join you.
No problem. Just ping me. I want to speak to you and Jonas. One day we will have a a gathering in the online at least. I love to
Okay.
speak to you all. It's like a nostalgia or it's a old memory, right? Very happy to have you in my React class, Chala. I'm
Thank
very
you, sir.
happy.
Thank you.
Very happy.
Thank you.
Great talking to you. Huh?
Nice to
Nice.
meet you again.
Sure, Simon. See you guys. See you.
Yeah, Praveen garu.
Yeah,
One
చెప్పండి.
minute.
I'm open.
Praveen,
Please, చెప్పండి.
Praveen, can I call you in 30 minutes? I have a call now. I will be calling in 30 minutes. Is that fine?
Definitely. Please go ahead. Yes, please call
thank
me.
you.
I will be available.
Can I call to the same WhatsApp number?
Yeah. You can.
Yeah, thanks. Thank you.
Okay. See you, Andy. Thanks, Andy. Thanks for attending all. Thank you.